Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Singaporean Talks Money. So before we move on to the main video content today, I'll be showing you my portfolio in the FSM1 account. So as of today, 9 Jan 2020, my portfolio value is at 22,916 Sing dollars, and this is definitely due to the run up of Tesla and Lemonade. So definitely I'll be doing every time when I release a video, I'll do an update of this FSM1 account, whether it's in the red or in the green. Currently, definitely it's in the green. So I don't want to use this as a way of I'm showing off, but I just like to show an update of my portfolio every time when I start a video. So that's about it. So as 2020 ends and 2021 comes along, many people are thinking if the stock market growth will continue on into the new year, or will there be a crash? Otherwise, will there be any changes to where investors will be putting their money in? So as of today, 9 Jan 2021, we can see that the stock's run-up has been phenomenal. So there are many things that cannot be predicted in the stock market. Things can go either way, and you might get surprises along the way, but what we can do is analyze based on the data and the whole environment around us to make some deductions about how the stock market might be like in the long term or for the year 2021. So definitely on everyone's mind, will the stock market crash in 2021? So what do you think? You can comment down below. So many have said that the current stock market has had a huge and long bull run for a while now, and for it to continue going up like it does after the pandemic strike in 2020 is a little impossible. For me, I would think that in 2021, the stock market would depend a lot on whether the world, mostly US and UK, if they would have brought the pandemic under control, and also if the whole overall economic situation improves. For example, travel and also food and services industries, whether their recovery would be good. Of course, in 2020, we fully experienced that the economy is not a reflection of the stock market, and that the stock market definitely will not tell us what's happening in the economy. So it is kind of impossible for someone to predict how the market would pan out in 2021, and I wouldn't want to be saying something that I'm not even sure of. What I can say though is to continue to stay invested, have a sum of money built up for when any market volatility hits, you will be able to get into the market with some war chest that you have on hand. Also, to create some kind of dollar cost averaging to ensure that even as the market goes up, you are still putting money in monthly. I haven't really experienced a market crash since I only started investing in 2017. The craziest drop was when COVID hit, definitely in March 2020. And I didn't quite went in during that time, but I started a regular savings plan. And so I was buying some units of VT, Vanguard Total World Stock ETF. And I also went through other times where there was slight drops, but that wouldn't qualify as a market crash. So I've seen many documentaries on the 2007 and 2008 financial crisis, which wiped out many people's life savings, as well as making many jobs redundant. So let's hope that I will not experience that, although I feel that I am at a position where my job can be easily made redundant, and it is a rather entry level and administrative position. Alright, I'm getting a little out of point right now. So let's move on to the next topic of this video as well. So if there isn't a crash in 2021, will the tech stocks continue to rise, or will there be a shift? So tech stocks have dominated 2020 from Apple to Microsoft, Netflix and Zoom, just to name a few. 2020 has been the year of digitalization, and when technology rise up and dominated not just our personal but work life. On my side, I can see my company automating more of its processes and going digital as more IPA, short for Intelligent Process Automation, is being put in place, and even exploring RPA, short for Robotic Process Automation. So with all these advances at work in the near future, this trend is definitely going to continue in 2021. So there was this video released by Graham Stephan where he talks about how money is slowly shifting out of these tech stocks and into value stocks that are recovering from the effects of the pandemic. So he said that could be because tech stocks might be overvalued at the moment, and people are looking for stocks that are in the recovery mode and are undervalued. For example, there was a huge boost in transport, financials, and energy stocks after the vaccine was found. So from that, I would believe that there is a certain amount of truth in that. In my opinion, people are finding technology stocks to be overvalued. And if they can still perform in 2021, I believe stockholders would be pleased. But ultimately, everyone is looking for something undervalued that could be the next Tesla or Amazon and giving you a 10 times or even 100 times multi-bagger. So because of the pandemic, many industries that were hit hard are set for recovery, especially so when a vaccine has been announced. A few vaccines, by the way. But it is definitely not in the safe zone yet, as US and UK are still struggling with their cases, and some parts of Asia as well. With a new strain of the virus being discovered, 2021 will really test how the government react to the situation. If they are able to control and implement some kind of effective system, that would be great. Otherwise, a repeat of 2020 might just happen, although most government would be against it. Definitely, I still see tech stocks as being critical and crucial, as we will still rely highly on technology. But with its current pricing, I would stand on the sideline first and observe. Another interesting area to look in 2021 would be genomics. So Cathie Wood of ARK Invest, who many people might know her by now, mentioned that genomics will be the next FANG. And Chicken Genius has also seconded this. However, he noted that he has been talking about that a while back, although it will not be like a next Tesla. Of course, there are also other areas with growth opportunity, but definitely higher risk, like cryptocurrencies. No one can really predict the future, and I think we are just all very excited to see how the stock market turns out in 2021. Judging by the recent few days rally, we can see the stock market is irrational. It makes me wonder sometimes whether I should just cash out right now with a profit or to stay invested. After the attacks on the US Capitol, I thought that the stock market would react to that and there would be a drop. But the stock market on the next day still was increasing at quite a rapid pace. So definitely, I don't think what you see in the news will reflect in the stock market. And I will still hold on to my investments and stay invested. I hope you enjoyed my video so far. Do give a like and subscribe to my channel. It will really help me out. And stay tuned for my other videos as I talk more about my investments and personal finance. Do hit the like button, subscribe to me, and stay tuned. Thank you.